Hi everyone, thanks for joining me on my very first blog post. I'm Stephanie Crawford and this is Mrs. Cford Vlogs. I did start a blog earlier in the year, but I'm a very visual person. You might notice me talking with my hands throughout. And I just thought that the vlog was a way to make a better connection so that I felt like I was connecting with you more and that hopefully you'll feel like you're connecting more with me as well. On this very first vlog, I wanted to talk about something called streaking. I know it sounds very funny, but it's something that I think can be a helpful practice for us as teachers to help take stress away from us, to help be more creative thinkers, to try new things, and to find time in our day that we didn't know we had. This time last year, I was really kind of new to Twitter. I didn't realize the possibilities that it held for me. I didn't have a PLN. I kind of dived in and found very quickly that there was a wealth of resources and fantastic educators who were willing to listen, to reflect with you, and who also wanted to share ideas, not only just giving you their ideas, but they wanted to hear your ideas too. And that was something that I felt like I had been kind of missing. I was getting into a slump and wasn't sure where I wanted to go. I knew that I needed some changes in the classroom, but I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do, and Twitter really helped me move past that. So around this time last year when I discovered it, I started thinking about things like gamification and sketchnoting, and met some fantastic people through those ideas. And in March, late March last year, I started a run streak. So I used to run a lot. But about 3 years ago, I got injured and that was it. It was not going to happen anymore. So I had a stress fracture in my foot. And if you've ever run, once you take a break from it, it's hard to get back. So there I was, 3 years after my injury, thinking I really need to get running back into my life. I missed it. And the only way that I felt like I could hold myself accountable was to make it a streak. I needed to streak. When I started my run streak, it was because I needed to have a time set aside in my day that I said, okay, I'm going to run 1 mile, at least 1 mile. Everybody can find time for 1 mile. It doesn't matter. We all have those excuses. Work is busy enough. But then, for me, my husband works at night and then I have kids to take care of. And so it was easy to say there just simply isn't time. But what the streak taught me was that there truly is always time for that 1 mile. And your friends and family, when they know what you're doing, get on board with you and help you find time in the day for whatever it is that you are saying, I'm going to do this every day. So with my running, I found that friends and family were willing to step in and watch my kids if I needed to for that time to do a mile. Or in the nice weather, they could come with me. They brought their scooters. We made it a family affair and helped us connect in a new way. So that was my first positive experience. The stress melted away with my streaking. I felt like I had time to be creative, to plan some risk taking that I hadn't let myself have time for before. And the time set aside for that streak helped me. The second streak that I started around this time was because of Carrie Bauckham at Heck Awesome. If you don't follow her, you should really check her out. She posted something about a 100-day challenge that was going to be starting soon, and you were choosing something creatively that you either had done before but had gotten away from, or that you wanted to explore, and this was going to be a way for you to make time for it. And you were going to do it for 100 days straight, and you'd post it to Instagram to help give you some accountability. So I had wanted to start sketchnoting. I was brand new to it. I had started kind of introducing it in my classroom, and I wanted to feel more comfortable with it. So I started sketchnoting every day, and in fact I did these little tiles. I did one a day for 100 days. I did miss a couple days in there. But these were little squares that I bought at Barnes & Noble, and I thought this was not intimidating to me. I could come in and mix text and images, make me feel comfortable with it. It was a small square of paper, so I felt better about the process. And once I did that, the second experience with streaking, it was obvious that just the idea of dedicating time every day, of knowing that you were building that into your schedule, made a world of difference. It opened me up to the possibilities of what was out there, what I could do in 10 minutes, what I could give to my classroom in 10 minutes, what my students could do in 10 minutes. So these are all benefits of streaking. So what I'd like to do in 2018 is do a sketch a day for 365 days. And I would love for you to join me in that endeavor. I went out and I bought a sketchbook actually for mine. So this is what I'm doing mine in, and notice my Run Lap sticker on it. Thank you, Adam. Welcome. I appreciate you sending that to me. You don't have to buy a sketchbook. You don't have to do it in a special book like that. You can cut up sheets of paper. You can do it in a lined notebook. There are no rules for sketchnoting except that you combine some text and some icons. If you haven't used sketchnoting before, I highly recommend checking out at Heck Awesome, because you will start to feel more comfortable with it. There's no such thing as someone not being talented enough to do it. It really helps connect the images with the text and opens up your brain in new ways. So I might not even use the whole page for one sketch in here. I might divide it up for a week and may have 7 on one page. The idea is to have that time dedicated, that you are showing yourself that you're able to do that every day. Maybe you record new ideas, maybe you reflect something that went horribly wrong or something that went really right. Maybe you put in a quote that really summed up how you felt about the day, but it's a good reflection piece in general, and at the end of the year, you'll have it to look back on, and you will feel really proud of yourself that you've dedicated this time to it. So I hope you join me. And if you miss a day, that's okay. You just get back in there and try to do what you can. Share your sketches on Twitter under the hashtag Sketch365. And thank you for joining me.